Good morning, Peter. Peter, you're already awake. That's nice. Peter said I might not be rich kids yet. Good morning, guys. We hope, or yes, we hope that there would not be any network issues this morning. If you guys can see me, if you guys can hear me, I want each and every one of you to type active, okay? Before we continue. Well, welcome everybody. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I wasn't talking. I was doing something. So I'm trying to update the Instagram people. We are live. You know. So guys, I'm coming. I'm trying to do something. Sorry. Give me a minute. Sorry for wasting your time. Okay. Remember, what's the first thing you have to do when immediately you join? The first thing you have to do is to what? Go and like, right? So if we have 100 person here, we should have 100 likes. You remember? And I hope each and every one of you can see my screen, right? So this is US 13, which we analyzed yesterday, and we said, like I told you guys, on the lower time frame, if you were not already in that move, just let that move go because price is coming to hit our target, right? This was where you could have taken this trade from, or you could have taken it from here. Do you understand? So you don't take a trade on a knife edge. This is a knife edge. So once you take a trade here, it's not like as if it's not going to go in your direction. It's just the emotional instability that you're going to have because any slight drawdown, you feel like price is going to tank on you, right? You feel like price is going to drop dead ass on you. Do you understand? So price is going to get into our TP. That's one. Secondly, gold, right? Remember, I said I want to pay more attention on gold's daily time frame. Do you understand? Remember, I said I want to pay more attention on gold's daily time frame. So if we see another bullish candle close inside of this red candle, right, then I know that I am continuing my buys on XAUSD. Do you understand my point? Once I see another bullish candle close inside of this bearish candle, right, then I know that I'm going to continue my buys and keep on buying on gold because structure is still being maintained. Do you guys understand? So I'll be looking out to see how today market close. No trading today, just sitting on my hands. No trading today at all, just sitting on my hands. No matter which kind devil want push me, I know if you trade today. Okay? No trading today, just sitting on my hands and watching. So let's move to USD JPY. So USD JPY, y'all can see this pair is literally crazy. This was what I was expecting to happen since last week, guys. This was the reason why I called out that sell, but price kept on pushing. I'm like, what the hell? Because I knew it was going to sell, but it was just this was the reason why I called out. If you guys could remember, right? I called out this sell last week, but maybe let's just feel like maybe it was Friday. That's why market was just doing that thing. But I was expecting that sell to happen. This was what I was expecting, but I mean, market will always be the market. So it took us out, and well, here we are. It's fine. Well, as long as we're not wrong, our bias was not wrong, our analysis was not wrong. It was just the fact that price wasn't just ready to move towards that direction at that point because this was the whenever you're taking a sell, right? This is the actual place you want to catch that sell because this is the main higher low. Sorry, this is the main lower high. Do you understand? I mean, now I don't like taking sales from areas like this. You see areas like this now, start taking sales from here. No, I like catching it from areas like this top part, because once it start dropping now, once this one start dropping now, right? Once it starts dropping, then once it's dropping now, this is when you now start scaling in. All these areas are for scaling in, scaling in, scaling in until you get to your TP. Do you understand? But I can't start taking my first entry around this particular area. No, no, no. It's not advisable for me and for you, because, well, you guys, the way you guys are here, you guys should also learn. So it's not advisable, okay? So basically, I'm still bearish on USDJPY. You know, I've been screaming this thing since. A lot of people have been like, I'm bullish, I'm this one. I mean, I'm still bearish on USDJPY. Um, and I'm still looking for, more lower highs. I think this one hasn't passed me actually, because this is the move is still way below, right? So point A to point B. So this is still our move. So you can still, finesse a trade, and you can still like catch a trade, right? You can still like catch a trade inside of that zone. But it's just that, trust me, guys, USDJPY is, honestly, after that last week, I just tested the pair, because why would you consolidate a whole fucking day, a whole full day? Like, I mean, that's stressful. So I really don't. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the trade. But if you guys want to take the trade, well, this close with a bearish engulfing. You guys can look for, go to, what you have to do here now is go to more lower highs and more lower time frame to find lower highs. No, now you can see what, now you can see, areas like this, right? Double top, right? Can you guys see this? This is a double top. So now you need to see another lower high is being formed, then catch it from that lower high, then ride it all the way down here. Do you understand? So basically, that's how you catch a trade that has already left you. A trade that has already left you, you have to be on the lower time frame to catch that trade. Do you understand? So that is that on USD JPY. Let's go to GBP USD. Well, before I continue, I hope you guys are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Good. Let's continue. Make I dey check, because I don't want to talk now and I'll be hearing your page is blank, your page is this. So, well, if you took the sales, I mean, that's not bad. It's like it's very perfect. It's very good. This was the sale I called out last week. You guys could remember. I called out this sale last week. I mean, I was like, what the hell? I knew that this thing was going to sell. Everything, I had to reanalyze. I mean, I was like, okay, what's going on? When it just hit my stop loss, I was like, bro, I mean, I don't want to remember, like I said, I love protecting my mental health, my mental stability. That's, to me, my mental stability is over, like, it's more important to me than my capital. Do you understand? My mental stability is more important to me than my capital, because once that my mental stability is not there again, okay, if I'm not mentally balanced again, I can blow that capital, honestly. And you fund another capital again, you still blow that second capital. So that's your mental stability, or your state of mind is something that you want to preserve. You want it to be very, you don't want to fuck it over, you don't want to stress it. Do you understand? So immediately I just saw it, I was like, I wanted to re-enter, but I was like, I mean, I don't want to stress myself. Please, let me just let it go. Because I already knew it was still going to sell, because everything was showing that sell. Lower highs, moving average was pointing down. Structure, sorry guys, structure was bearish. Everything was for the sales. But I saw people taking buys. I'm like, why are you taking buys, for God's sake? What are you seeing here that you're taking buys? Oh my God. I don't even know, man. The way people trade at times, I'm just kind of like, what the hell? What are you even seeing to take these buys here? And they'll catch like 15 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips, and they are jumping up. I'm done for the day. Bruh. So, GU. So now there's an exception on GU, right? And there's this is the exception. So you know that we had point A to point B, right? And I told you guys that we'll be looking out to see price get to, at least give us another retracement. But this is the exception. The exception states that If price around this our negative 27% is still giving us, remember we have TP1 and TP2, right? And this was only just TP1 that was hit. Do you understand? We still have TP2 that is likely to hit, right? So on this our negative 27%, if we go down to the lower time frame, right, and we see how price is reacting on that lower time frame. Let's say on this lower time frame now, price is giving us what? Price is not ready, because remember, for you to say something wants to sell on that higher time frame, you need to start seeing a shift of structure on the lower time frame. Once you don't see a shift of structure on the lower time frame, don't look for sales or don't anticipate any drop on that higher time frame. Do you understand? You need to see a shift. You need to see a shift. You need to see a shift of structure. Do you guys get my point? So if you don't see that on the lower time frame, there is no sales for you on that higher time frame. So as we can see now, basically we can't really see any shift yet. Price is still kind of like, you know, price is still just in a particular area. But I'm kind of like seeing some higher lows, something like this. But this still doesn't count, honestly, because we could still see up, then we see a break, we see a break of this, then price gives us this, and then before you know, again, it starts seeing buy. So these higher lows we are seeing here, oh sorry, these highs, it's not higher low yet. Sorry, I'm very sorry, guys. That highs we are seeing there doesn't still count anything, or doesn't still change anything, or doesn't still change that the fact that price can still sell. Do you understand? So basically what I'll be looking out for is to see price break above this level. Once price is able to break above this level, right, then I know that okay, the buys continue. Yup. No, this area. No, this area. Good. So once price is able to break above that resistance there, right? Is able to break above that resistance, then basically I know that then we are heading towards our TP, which is around this point. Do you understand? Then I should be on. Wait, did I even do this well? Okay, it's supposed to be here. Yes, it's supposed to be there. So once price is able to break that area, okay, then I know that okay, good. It's time for price to start the buying buyers again. Do you understand? And at least even looking at the moving average on the lower time frame, trying to see if there's a momentum shift. I won't really say there's a momentum shift yet till it gives me a lower high. Sorry, till it gives me a higher low above this moving averages, then I know that okay, momentum is shifting and we are seeing support area being formed above our moving averages. Okay, so now it's just sitting on my hands. Honestly, I told you guys today I'm not trading. I'm not trading it. I'm just here to just church. I'm not trading anything. And now you guys don't expect any buy or sell today because I'm not calling anything. After this trade like this now, I want to go and sleep, big sleep, because I slept late yesterday. So that is USD JPY, GBP USD, right? What pair again did you analyze? US 30. What pair again did we analyze? Why are you laughing? Are you laughing because I said I want to go and sleep big sleep? I mean, I go lie. I will not even lie. After this video, like after this live, I'm going to sleep a very nice, wonderful sleep. What pair again should we analyze? XCU. We've analyzed XCU, right? Yes, we've analyzed XCU now. I mean, we've analyzed XCU. I don't know where maybe you were not here, but we've analyzed XAU. Let me go back to XAU and recap for those that are just joining. For those that are just joining, if this is your first time, welcome. Okay, if this is your first time, welcome. We do this every day, Monday to Friday. Okay, It's kind of like a a prep thing, kind of a prep thing. We come here, we prepare ourselves, our mind for the market. For the market, that is basically how what we are doing here, just to prep you guys and let you guys know what I'm seeing in the market, my perspective. My perspective might be wrong, okay? Trust me, I'm not always right. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not always right. Sometimes I might be wrong. So it's not like everything I say is the Geskia in Hausa language. So this is just what I'm saying to my own best of knowledge. Okay. So like I said, XAUUSD is basically still around this support area, right? We are not seeing any major close below this support area, and there is no major break of structure, right? So this is still our internal structure. Our internal, we are waiting to see if our internal structure is still going to be maintained or if it's going to be broken, because we know that overall, right? Reason why I'm saying internal structure is because overall XAU is what is ranging. Do you understand? Overall, XAU is ranging, but we have internal structure of that range. So internal structure is giving us higher lows, right? So and this price is sitting around this particular higher lows. Look at the moving average is still pointing up to show you that what momentum on that daily time frame is still what is still up. Do you get momentum on that daily time frame is still up? Do you guys understand my point? So I wouldn't really want to start saying I want to start taking the sales. Why? Because for me, that is me for you. Because I don't really like going against the market trend, honestly. Whenever I do so, it kind of fucks me over. So I just felt like, I should just stop it. Why would I be doing something that is not favoring me? I beg. Not juju. So it's not like as if it doesn't favor me though. It does. Though. It's just the fact that I don't know the stress that comes with it, and sometimes, most times, it doesn't go as planned. Honestly, most times it doesn't go as planned. So on XAUUSD, right, price is still moving. Price is still trading below your moving averages. And remember, like I said, before you start seeing any buys or any sells on a higher time frame, just like we're expecting here, we need to see what a shift in structure. So basically, we need to see price break below this, break above these moving averages, then give us some kind of higher lows. Give us some kind of shift of momentum. Then at least we need to see a break of resistance. At least we need to see a break of resistance. So we need to see a break of resistance. Then from there, we could start taking our sales, our buys. This is more conservative than you just taking buys because of buying sake. Do you understand? This is more conservative than you just taking buys because of what? Buying sake. Is not advisable. Okay, even though if you want to start taking the buys because of buying sake, then you have to be on a more lower time frame. Do you understand? To see the shift faster. The more lower time frame you go, the more faster you see the shift. Do you understand? So you mustn't be. I want to tell you guys that you mustn't be on this 1 hour time frame. Do you get? Because you can wait on this 1 hour time frame and you lose a whole lot of buying opportunity. But for one, the number one thing you want to do is, or the number one thing you want to see is today's candle close first. Once it closes inside of this area, then you can, go down to 15 minutes time frame. Even 15 minutes time frame is already showing you little shifts, right? We're already seeing little shifts on 15 minutes time frame, right? We are seeing a break of this resistance. Yes, break of this resistance on 15 minutes. And, basically, after the break, we saw some kind of consolidation. I'm very sure that's like a 23.6 area when you use your fib. Is it? Oh well, it isn't actually. Okay. So basically, we saw little consolidation, but that consolidation, honestly, I won't really rate it because it's not valid. So I will still want to see like a pullback, kind of like then continuation, pullback, continuation. Then my moving averages, this is how I want to see my moving averages in the market. Price is going to moving average is going to be moving up, below the market price. Then now I know that momentum has basically shifted on that 15 minutes time frame. Then now I'll start targeting what I'll start targeting my higher lows. I'll start targeting higher lows to what take my trade. higher lows, higher lows, higher lows to take my trade. Do you guys understand? It's as easy as that. But what is not easy as that is having patience and waiting for the right time for you to do all these things I just said. That is what is basically not easy. Do you understand? So you mustn't be on that 1 hour time frame actually to see that shift. You can be on a more lower time frame, because the more lower time frame you go, the more details you are seeing. The more higher time frame you go, the less details you are seeing. Do you understand? Let me repeat myself. The more lower time frame you are going, the more details you are seeing to analyze. Remember, details are very, very important whenever you're analyzing. Why the more higher low you go to, the less details you are seeing. Because once you move to a higher time frame, yes, the more higher time frame you move to, the less details you are seeing. Once you go to a higher time frame, there are some support areas that you're not seeing again. There are some resistance area that you're not seeing again. There are some wicks that you're not seeing again. There's a whole lot of things that you're not seeing again. Okay, so price reduce the number of data you are seeing, or the number of information or details you are seeing on that higher time frame. That's why they'll tell you whenever you want to take a trade, make sure you're on the lower time frame, because lower time frame will make you take a trade early or get out of a trade early. Do you understand? If you're on a lower time frame analyzing, sorry, if you're on a lower time frame to take your trade, lower time frame are not for analyzing, no, they are for entries. Do you understand? Entries and seeing break of structures quickly, but they are not for analyze. They are not for you to draw support or resistance or anything. No. Do you understand? They are majorly for two things: for entries and exits, and also just to see when price starts shifting early, because now you want to be quick to get out of your trade if price is already moving against you, and you want to be quick to enter the trade if price is already moving towards your direction. Do you understand? And also it helps you reduce your what? It helps you reduce your risk. Do you get? If you're on a lower time frame, your risk is going to be lesser. If you're taking your trade on a 5 minutes time frame, your risk is going to be lesser than somebody taking his or her trade on a 30 minutes time frame. That is guaranteed. And remember, the I would not say the sole aim, one of the factor of profitability is what? Risk management. Do you understand? You know how to manage your risk. So um well, someone said USD card. Let's check USD card. Guys, give me a second. So this is I think this was our USD trade once upon a time. So it was the last time we analyzed USD sorry, USD card. This was the yes, I remember. This was the last time we analyzed USD card with the community. I don't really don't trade all these pairs, honestly. So what do we have here? Basically, price gave us lower highs here. We saw the push to negative 27%, which is not bad. No, from the point A to the point B was basically what? The question here is where was the point A? Where was the point B? Okay, this was the point A, this was the point B. Price did what? Price was around. This is basically this was supposed to, yes, this is it. This is it. Point A, point B, price got to negative 27%. We saw a rejection. This is 23.6 push. All we have to do is remodify. When you are remodifying again, you can see that uh, moving averages are still pointing down, right? Price is still around 23.6. I would like to. This is not bad at all. Well, this is not bad at all, right? Price is still like there's still like a continuation of that sales. Do you understand? There's still continuation of that sale. So main projection is going to be extended. Main projection is going to be what? It's going to be extended. H1 on H1, we need to see a shift in structure, which we are already seeing, right? We are already seeing that, right? This is basically what I'm looking out for on that H1. I think this is even better. I mean, no, this is okay. But on the H1, how does it look? Okay, I think that's better. So on the H1, right, you can see that for we to see these sales on this daily time frame, we already seen a shift in structure on the H1. Even more better, we should have been seeing it on what? On 15 minutes time frame. So on 15 minutes time frame, self, we already seen it from here. Are you guys seeing it? We already seen that shift from here. So a shift, then price gave us a what? A little higher low, and this little a little lower highs, and this little lower highs was basically when price now showed the shift on a 1 hour time frame. So had it been you were on a 15 minutes, you could have seen that shift more faster than somebody that was a what? Than somebody that was on a 1 hour time frame. Do you understand? So you could have seen that shift more faster. So, but 1 hour time frame is basically it makes you catch a tangible and solid trade. Do you understand? It makes you catch a tangible and solid trade. So basically, this is a lower high. Price has significantly broken below moving average. This is where this is where we switched the momentum. You guys can see this is where we switched momentum from bullish momentum to what? Bearish momentum. Right now, you really don't want to take any bias on this pair because price is what is trading below your moving averages, and right, you are seeing more lower highs being formed. So what we're expecting now is to see a new price is going for a new lower low. So basically point A to point B, right? This is our new lower low section area. This is where we are targeting. Okay, so from where price is at right now to where we are right now, you should be looking for what? More of sales. And looking for more of sales, what should you do? You should be on that lower time frame to be catching trades from what? The lower highs. So this is where this is going to be your entry based point. Areas like this, you want to catch trades from a lower high point. Maybe something does something like this again. You want to catch it from where? Areas like this, and you keep on dropping. Do you understand? You don't want to start catching a trade when it has already. You get? So, understood? Did you guys understand the analysis on US card? Why are you laughing? So I can't reanalyze GBP USD. Okay, I don't have that fucking strength. Did you go? Why didn't you come early? You could have been here early. So well, we have done everything: USD JPY, USD card, XA USD. If you want to watch it, if you missed the live session or you joined early, you can go back. I mean, it's recorded, right? You can go back to our YouTube and watch it. Okay, so guys, if this is your first time joining our live stream, if this is your first time joining our live stream, I'll say it again. If this is your first time joining our live stream, make sure to subscribe. Do you understand? Make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notification. Turn on your post notification. Turn on your post notification on YouTube. For me to say this, it's very, very important. Turn on your post notification on YouTube. Okay. So I think I'm done. But well, I want you guys to a take home advice, right? A take home advice today is you know discipline over dopamine, right? That's like going to be a quick topic for you guys today. Discipline over dopamine. Now, what does this? What am I talking about? Or what am I saying here? Discipline over dopamine. You want to you want to You don't want that quick wins. You don't understand. I don't know how to say it. You don't want that easy wins. That's very, very like, because let me tell you guys, yeah, whenever I go to the public group, all what I see there are dopamine traders. I don't see a disciplined trader, especially in my Phoenix Creed group, right? My public group, all everybody, most of the people I'm seeing there are what? Dopamine traders. Do you know what's dopamine? They just want to feel that adrenaline rush that yes, they are taking a trade. Yes, they are catching pips. Like at least they just they feel like if they are catching pips, they are productive. No, you mustn't be in the market. You mustn't be in the market every time to be productive. You staying away from the market, you are productive. You just don't know that. Do you guys understand my point? You staying away from the market and not trading, you are productive. You mustn't be taking buy or sell for you to be productive. You know, sometimes, yeah, that's why they'll tell you the life of a profitable trader is kind of boring. Yes, it's boring because there are days that you don't even take trades. Like there are weeks you don't take trade for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that 3 weeks you are not doing anything. You are just waking up, sleeping, eating, watching movie, playing game because there's no setup. But once you get overboard and you want that adrenaline rush, you want that dopamine, you want to be there, like you want make people dey see say yes, you are working, you keep on doing unnecessary things in the market. Mostly what I see, or not even the public group, right? I'm just dragging the public group because it is my own group. I am the owner, so I can drag them. I mean, what the only people I'm seeing there are dopamine traders. They want to be in the sell, they also want to be in the buys, they want to be in everything. Do you understand? But I mean, most traders out there are dopamine traders. On Monday, they are looking for trade. Tuesday, they are looking for trade. Wednesday, they are looking for trade. So there was even one I saw. He said, if your strategy is good, I was just laughing. He said, if your strategy is good enough, you should be seeing not less than five trades, not less than five trades in a week, or I mean, not less than 10 or 20 trades in a week. I'm like, yeah, now wow. Who dey teach una dis thing abeg? He said if your strategy is good enough, if your edge is good enough, you be seeing nothing less than 10 to 20 trades in a week. IBL Omox, na my papa get market. What do you mean by like why would you sell that kind of why would you tell people that kind of thing? Like what do you mean by if your strategy is good enough, you be seeing 10 to 20 trades in a week? Who does that? I mean, even my mentor Cubans doesn't trade 10. I mean, you guys know that like as the person I learned from is Cubans, right? I mean, he doesn't even there are times he goes a week without trading, but once he takes that one trade, trust me, he's going to be profitable than someone that has been trading for 2 weeks. That is where I learned quality over quantity. Do you understand? I've been saying this thing before. Quality over quantity. You don't need that too many trades. You don't need to be in the market. That dopamine rush, that's you being bored. That is once you start getting bored as a trader, then I think you're already becoming a bit consistent. You're already becoming a bit profitable because you have to be bored. It's not every day you trade. Find something doing like incorporate other things into your daily schedule, because once you incorporate other things into your daily schedule, you have other things to think about, not just trading. But once you don't have other things to think about, you just wake up, next thing you open your chart, and it's kind of like it's like an it's a subconscious thing, something that you don't like. You can just open your trade, the next thing your hand will just directly go to MT5. Does it used to happen to anybody? It's so like you just don't want to open MT5, but you can just unlock your phone. The first thing your hand is going is to MT5. Am I right or wrong? Have you guys experienced that? I mean, what I'm telling you guys here is reality. Have you guys experienced that before? Well, if you guys haven't experienced that, I mean, I used to experience that. Do you understand? So basically, you have to understand the fact that there are days that you have to wait out and let the markets do its thing. Just like I said yesterday, there are times that are not times for trading. Price is still kind of rigmaroling and doing all these things. Then at that particular point in time. You are in the market at that point in time. By the time price is now ready to go or to move, or the actual move of the market wants to happen, you've blown your account. Then now and that is when exactly, that is when you know that you are a good trader. Why? Because you are seeing that's your setup. Do you understand? That's your setup that you've been looking for. You are seeing it. So you see that your strategy is not the problem, because that your strategy now, that time that the market is ready to move, you are seeing that strategy, but the capital to trade that strategy now is no more there. That's why you keep on analyzing and it's going in your direction. You'll be angry that, oh my guys, see this one. But that's when you now move to demo. There is nobody that doesn't have a good strategy, because did you not learn from somebody? You learn from that person, right? You learn from maybe your Twitter mentor, maybe your Instagram mentor. You learn from somebody, or maybe you went to an academy. You learn from somebody, and that person is profitable, right? So do you want to tell me that you did not learn well from that person? Understand that your strategy is not the problem here. If you've not learned from anybody, you are still moving on YouTube, you are still dabbling around on YouTube, maybe finding free course and all. That is when I might say that, okay, your strategy now is the problem. But if you have gotten somebody's course, you've entered somebody's mentorship class, and that person is profitable, and that person has taught you the methodology on how he or she is making money, you know the blueprint. The strategy is the blueprint. Now, how can you execute that blueprint? It is on you. Do you guys understand? To understand that strategy is not your problem. Your problem is from here. It's from how you think. It's from this place. And things like all this dopamine and discipline, things like this are things that makes you profitable. Because someone like me now, I can go 2 days, 3 days, I'm not taking a trade. I'm just there, just observing the market, sitting on my hands. But there are people that cannot go 48 hours without looking for a setup. Their body could scratch them. Why? I mean, must you trade? So I mean, I think that is what I want to tell you guys today. Make sure, or try like your possible best to stay disciplined whenever you're trading. Dopamine will not help you. Do you get that dopamine rush that you're always having? Will not help you. You just want to be on buys, you just want to be on sales. It's going to take you to doom, honestly. Profitable traders, they wait more than they take trades. Like if you calculate 100 out of 100%, how many percent do they wait and how many percent do they take trades? They wait like 70% of the time, then 30% they take trade. Why an average trader waits like 50% and takes trade 50%? Why somebody that is not even, the person doesn't even have hope, that person takes trade 80% and waits 20%? And basically that is what I'm seeing in my community, and I don't like it. Every single minute, you guys, even on Sunday, every single minute they are always, why? For crying out loud, why? What is it for? So I mean, it's something that you guys should work on, okay? Discipline over dopamine. Discipline over dopamine. You shouldn't be in the market every 10 minutes. Okay, so I hope you guys understood that. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Did you guys enjoy the live stream? If you guys can hear me and still flow with me, I want each and every one of you to write active, 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 active. Active. You guys can hear me clearly. I want each and every one of you to type active, active, active. So if this is your first time, I hope you enjoyed it, right? I hope you enjoyed this. If this is your first time, and make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe. Subscribe is the first thing, and turn on post notifications. Subscribe and turn on post notification. We have 36 persons here and we have 29 likes. I mean, why though? So make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys will not miss the live stream or miss any video I'm posting, okay? Or even miss a giveaway. Honestly, I'm planning on doing giveaway on Twitter on YouTube this week, honestly, because I mean, we've not done any giveaway on YouTube for a while. So I'm planning on doing a giveaway on YouTube. So just turn on post notification and you might be part of the lucky winner. Um, Somebody said you learned from Q Banks. Yes, I learned from Q Banks. Yep, that's my mentor. I learned how many. Wait, let me show you guys. Don't worry, I'll post it on YouTube. I'll post it on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Twitter. I think I'll post it this morning on Twitter. I'll post me on Qbanks. Wait, in fact, before I post it, let me tell you guys. This was me on Qbanks DM. This was me on Q's DM. As at what year? So this was me on Q's DM as at what year? Guys, just chill. Let me show you guys something. I don't know if you guys can see it though, but I'll still post it on Twitter. More of like a motivational kind of thing. So this was when I paid for Cuban's mentorship course. Can you see it? So when I paid for his mentorship course, then can you see this? So basically, this was me telling Qbanks. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. Exactly, good. I told him I'll be. I think more hustle. You are there. So I was like, hi King. I just want to tell you my name is Phoenix, and I'll be your best student from Nigeria. I promise to make you proud. Blah 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 blah. 100K. I know. This text. This text was 2022 to tell you how determined I was to make it in trading. 2022, right? And this was when I got my house. I bought my house. I bought my car. I still went back and I told him that I finally bought my house. I finally bought my car, and that was like 2025. So 2022 to 2025, you can see this is what we call consistency. This is what we call determination. Once you are determined, honestly, I swear, once you are determined to make something, nobody can ever stop you. Nobody. Determination can make you break up with your babe because you want to succeed. I swear. Determination can make you break up with that love of your life because you just don't see yourself being here. You want to move. So that's how I was determined. That's how I was focused to make it in this trading. So when you guys see me talking today, I'm not just talking from talking sake. This is experience. I'm talking from a place of experience. Do you understand? So I'll post, don't worry, I'll post this for you guys to see it. I'll post it on Twitter for you guys to see it, okay? So I hope to see each and every one of you later. And peace out, guys. Big love, big love, big love. Bye, guys. See you guys tomorrow. If you woke up late, this video is going to be recorded, right? It's recorded and it's posted on YouTube, on our YouTube live. So you can just go back to the YouTube live and learn from it. Do you understand? Go back to the YouTube live and learn from it. Bye, guys.